sure we broadcast the 14 policy priorities, but even down further than that, on a more detailed level, we want to hit it from a Michigan standpoint to name out some things like Medicare for the Flint residents and many other things. But I'm going to toss it to founder and organizer LaShawn Irby.
Hello, everybody. So, I'm here today on behalf of the Michigan Poor People's Campaign and the Metro Lansing Poor People's Campaign. We have people here from all over the state. We have some folks here from Muskegon, Washington County, Detroit, Kalamazoo, Flint, all in the house. Lansing, East Lansing, Diamonddale, all here. We are here standing in solidarity with our sister campaigns across the country who are also at their state campaigns. And we're delivering this list of 14 demands in addition to the COVID bill. So number 1 is just COVID relief. Number 2, health care for all. Number 3, living wages now. Number 4, update the poverty measure.
Yeah.
Number 5, housing for all.
Yeah.
Number 6, federal infrastructure, climate jobs, and programs.
Yeah.
Number 7, protect voting and civil rights.
Yeah.
Number 8, quality public education.
Yeah.
Number 9, immigration reform. Number 10, indigenous rights. Number 11, repeal unfair tax cuts. Number 12, executive orders. Number 13, redirect Pentagon funds. And number 14, a presidential poverty council. These are our demands.
All right, so we're going to put the list of demands up here for you to see. All right. If I can get you all's help, if y'all can say "we demand," then I'm gonna run through each one of them. All right? Does that work? We demand. All right. We demand.
We demand.
Holding police and law enforcement and local governments accountable under federal law, as well as state law, for abuses of their powers to kill, enforce the duty to intervene. We demand. Community elected police commissioners statewide. We demand funding grant teams to make sure we work to have a more equitable law enforcement system so that the whole community is involved.
We demand
An immediate end to pretextual stops by police departments. And why we demand these things is because right here in the Lansing area, Anthony Hulan was killed in the jail. 4 people kneeling on him suffocated him to death. We demand an end to anti-union and anti-workers' rights laws in the state of Michigan.
We demand
Equity in education, ensuring every child receives a well-quality, well-funded, diverse public education.
We demand
An evaluation and enforcement of Brown versus Brown of education statewide.
We demand
Fully funded public resources and access to mental health professionals and addiction and recovery programs.
We demand
All of this, public health systems and mental health professionals and addiction and recovery programs, including trauma due to racism.
We demand
Land allocation to cultivate urban farms and provide greater access to healthy foods all throughout our communities.
We demand
An immediate implementation of federal and state living wage laws that are commensurate for 21st century economy, guaranteeing annual incomes, full employment, and the right for all workers to form and join unions.
We demand
The right to vote for the currently incarcerated also.
We demand
Vocational training while incarcerated so they can come out with some tangible skills.
We demand
Increased funding for halfway housing and domestic violence programs and shelters.
We demand
a permanent moratorium on water shutoffs, water affordability plans statewide, and water decriminalization, and increased transparency in water departments and utility companies across the state.
We demand
Lifetime Medicare for poisoned Flint residents.
We demand
The reversal of state laws preempting local government from passing minimum wage increases and the removal of an emergency financial management position that are unaccountable to the democratic process. We demand all of these things immediately. We demand that you stop killing poor folks. We demand that you stop putting bills in place that hold people back. We demand that you stop holding up the bill that will free up billions of dollars in education to try and take away powers from the governor. We demand equity. We demand that we have value, that we have this change and equitable value across the board, across the state, across cities, statewide and nationwide. We demand to be treated fairly. We demand to be treated with equity. We demand equality.
Yes, it's gone on for too long. It's gone on for too long. Well, somebody's hurting our people, and it's gone on
For too long.
and we won't be silent anymore. One more time. Well, somebody's hurting our people, and it's gone on. Yes, it's gone on.
Far too long.
Tell you it's gone on for too long. Well, somebody's hurting our people, and it's gone on for too long. And we won't be silent anymore.
Let's get one more song.
That's all I got.
We only fight for freedom. We shall not be moved.
Yes.
We only fight for freedom.
We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's
Planted by the water. We shall not be moved. We only fight for equity.
We shall not be moved.
We only fight for
equity. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the
water. We shall not be moved.
We're fighting for justice.
We shall not be moved.
We're fighting for justice. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be, we shall not be moved. We shall not be, we shall not be moved,
just like a tree that's planted by the water.
we shall not be moved. We are out here at the state capitol demanding this once and for all. We won't be moved. Things have to change now. Thank you all for tuning in.